You know, it's hard to call any player that skated with Toronto Maple Leafs in the 1980s underrated. But if there's going to be one, this guy qualifies. Tall drink of water, 6 feet, sometimes 200 pounds. The pride of Niagara Falls, Ontario. First came to major prominence at a young age, playing for the Niagara Falls squad of the SOJHL, then moved on to Hamilton of the OMJHL and St. Catharines. Eventually drafted 26 overall by the Canucks in 1976. And of course we have to be talking about the man with the big shot and the big bump, Bob Mano. Now Bob Mano basically was a type of defenseman that everybody wanted on their team back in the day, but he didn't really reach expectations in one full season until he had, I think it was 50 points with Toronto in the mid-1980s. We'll get that in the middle. Now, again, he first came to major prominence with Niagara Falls Flyers of the SOJHL, with the Hamilton Red Wings of the OHA Junior League. But his 2 seasons in St. Catharines put up some dynamite numbers, especially in the second campaign, 63 points in 55 games. Now, Vancouver took him, made the NHL for 2 games in 77, then moved on to the Tulsa Oilers of the CHL for seasoning. First full season with Vancouver, his rookie campaign, 14 assists, 5 goals in 49 games, big 19 points. 79 shared time between Vancouver and Dallas. NHL totals 21 points in 52 games. 1980, he was hobbled by injuries, 17 points in 40 games. In 81, he had 11 assists in 20 games, also played with Dallas. But here's the kicker. When he moved to Toronto, 50 points in 72 games, 41 big assists. But from here, he played a year in Italy. H.C. Morano came back, played with Detroit, and got 22 points in 69 games. Played another season with Detroit when he had 32 points in 74 games, but decided to eventually retire from the NHL. And here's where it gets interesting. He was used as a left winger for Vancouver early part of his career, and he had recurrent injuries over a number of seasons. He eventually became an all-star when he was named to the 82 NHL squad as a replacement for teammate Borje Salming. Now, he stayed on left wing for most of the 84 season, and he also assisted on Yzerman's first NHL goal during Detroit's October 5th, 83 game at Winnipeg. But here's what happened. He went back to Italy, played for club teams over many years. He played at the World Champs for Italy in 82, 83, 86, 87, 89, 90, 91, and of course played the Olympics in 92. Best finish with Italy was a 7th place in 1982, but also he did well in Pool B, where he won first place in Olympic qualifying in 91. Now he won Italian championships with Morano in 86, Milan in 91, and 95 and 96 with Balzano as head coach. Now he was named the best defenseman at the World Championships Pool B in 89, and he was on the All-Star first team in 86 and 89 and 91. He was also drafted by the WHA in 1976, 19 overall in the second round. Now, he did play 22 regular season games for Dallas that went on to win the CHL title in 79, and he also played on the CHL regular season champion in Dallas. Now, his coaching career started with Balzano, as he was named head coach prior to the 95 season, and remained in the position through 96. He was named the Milan head coach prior to 97, stayed for the whole season. Now, he was named Morano head coach prior to 98 season, and played and coached for the full year. He was named a Frankfurt head coach prior to the 99 season, and remained in the position until the following 99, at which time he left for family reasons. He was also named Augsburg head coach prior to the 2000 season, and remained there until the next campaign. Now, Vancouver decided to give up on Mano in '82, which allowed him to sign with Toronto. And again, a very, very solid player. What I remember a lot about Mano is that where Toronto had Boris Salming and Turnbull, different players that could get a lot of points, Mano was sort of like the unofficial third defenseman for that big year of 82. And like I said, he was solid, ladies and gentlemen, very solid. So, just to recount, NHL totals, a big 172 points in 371 games, including 41 goals. Big CHL numbers, 134 points in 156 games, 38 goals. But in Italy, 108 goals, 370 points for 376 for 478 points. And again, he was playing on the forward line defense. So a combination of Rick Chartraw and Ian Turnbull, pretty much, can play defense and play the defensive style. Now, at the Worlds, again, 82, 83, 86, 87, 89, 90, 91, and 92. And 92 had a goal and 2 assists. Best campaign at the Worlds was 83, where he had 4 assists in 10 games. That was 66 games at the Worlds and the Olympics. He had 5 goals, 26 assists for 31 points. Again, a solid career in hockey, and to play in Italy all those years and coach in Germany. Just to recap with Germany, the Frankfurt Lions, Osnabrücker Panther, Strobog Tigers, and Italy, of course, HC Bolzano, HC Milano 24, HC Marano, and Asiago Hockey AS. So tremendous and tremendous career on every level. Now, he had played with the national team of Italy at the Worlds, where he was still assigned to an NHL contract. He played in 82, 83, and 84. 82 when he's still with the Leafs. 83 where he was at HC Marano, and of course he did it at AC Milano. So one of the few players to play for a team, not Team Canada, to also play in the NHL season in the regular campaign, as was the case where teams would not make the playoffs. Their players were available at the World Championships. Again, by the way, Bob Mano, if you can find him on YouTube, there's I've seen a highlights reel. The man, like I said, the man had heavy skill. Very, very good playmaker. You'll have to be seen to be believed. A very, like I said, a very talented guy. So that's the latest in our Toronto Maple Leaf Vintage podcast. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, or subscribe. And please tell your friends. And if you didn't like it, well, keep it yourself. Have a good day. Bye.